Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Pursuit. Today we launch a new fresh series when people messed with the wrong cops. Every reckless choice flips on instant justice mode. Buckle up, let's roll right now, folks. On June 20th, 2023, Colorado State Troopers and Otero County deputies stopped a suspect along Highway 50. The man was handcuffed and placed in the back of a patrol car, appearing to be fully under control. What seemed like a routine arrest suddenly took a shocking turn.
Got me? Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! What's going on? I got you. Dude,
get out on the ground.
what the fuck? Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. What's going on?
Get on the ground.
Okay, I got it.
He's got a holster.
Moments later, the suspect managed to slip into the front seat of the cruiser and unexpectedly drove off. In the chaos that followed, the stolen patrol vehicle was involved in a severe head-on collision. Officers were stunned as the situation escalated from a simple traffic stop into a dangerous pursuit involving their own police vehicle.
You got keys in it? I don't have a vehicle. Good sticks. We got it. You got keys in it? Good sticks. We got a ticket.
The bold escape quickly reignited the chase and created serious risks for everyone nearby. The incident serves as a powerful reminder that even routine stops can change in seconds. It highlights the importance of constant vigilance, proper procedures, and accountability, while also showing how reckless decisions can endanger lives and lead to far more serious consequences. On February 6, 2022, deputies in Catoosa County received information that a stolen Chattanooga police SUV had crossed into Georgia on Interstate 75. Troopers quickly positioned themselves along GA 151, where Deputy Nigel Torres spotted the vehicle with police markings and confirmed it was the stolen unit. Once the vehicle was located, the driver immediately fled southbound at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, weaving between lanes and even driving onto the shoulder to avoid pursuing units. During the pursuit, authorities were also informed that a rifle was inside the vehicle, making the situation especially dangerous. Troopers repeatedly looked for opportunities to perform a PIT maneuver as the suspect kept exiting and re-entering the interstate. The chase continued along I-75 until traffic ahead began to thin, giving officers a chance to end the situation. One trooper closed in from the rear left side, maintaining a very tight distance before sharply steering into the rear corner of the SUV to execute a precise PIT maneuver. The impact sent the back of the vehicle swinging sideways, causing the SUV to immediately lose control, spin across the lanes several times, and slide toward the shoulder, where it finally came to a stop, bringing the high-speed pursuit to an end. As soon as the vehicle stopped, officers quickly surrounded the scene. The driver, Christopher Edward Parker, jumped out and ran into a nearby wooded area but was unable to escape. K-9 units were deployed and quickly tracked him down, leading to his arrest a short time later. Parker was taken into custody without further incident. The stolen SUV was recovered, and the rifle inside the vehicle was seized by authorities. On March 16, 2024, in Beloit, Wisconsin, South Beloit officers stopped a vehicle and identified 19-year-old Ray Castro, who had outstanding felony warrants. As officers attempted to arrest him, Castro resisted and struggled with police, urging the driver to flee.
He sounds strong. He sounds strong. Yep, we just 1050 to the squad. Set strong. We're wiping out. Bullet trip.
The vehicle suddenly sped away, briefly trapping an officer inside before a shot struck the driver's leg. The car crashed, but Castro escaped, stole another vehicle, and led officers on a dangerous high-speed chase through the area.
Shot fired.
7 Sam 20, shots fired, officer shots fired, suspect down.
The pursuit ended in Beloit after Castro continued driving recklessly and posing a serious threat to the public. Officers opened fire, fatally wounding him. The tragic outcome serves as a stark reminder that resisting arrest and fleeing police can rapidly escalate into life-threatening situations with irreversible consequences. At approximately 9:23 p.m. on July 6, 2025, officers operating a safety checkpoint at the intersection of South Carolina, Highway 513 and County Line Road, observed a vehicle run a stop sign. When officers issued verbal commands for the driver to stop, the suspect ignored the order and accelerated southbound, prompting officers to activate their emergency lights and sirens and begin a pursuit. The suspect vehicle sped away from the checkpoint and continued through several nearby roads, attempting to distance itself from the patrol units following behind. During the escape, the vehicle traveled through the intersection of South Carolina Highway 41 and Nesmith Road, entering Williamsburg County, South Carolina.
He's having more requested authorization to pit. Speeding at 55. Hey, phone. See if you can swap out with E114 since he's having a radio issue. In the meantime, call out where you're at.
After turning onto Helston Road, M-Chirp Surratt collided with a suspect vehicle, causing both vehicles to lose control and come to a stop along the roadside. After the vehicle stopped, the driver stepped out with his hands raised, appearing to surrender. Moments later, however, the suspect suddenly fled into a nearby wooded area. Officers conducted a search, Florence TCC was notified, and a perimeter was established. But the suspect's identity remains unknown at this time. In July 2018, Dashcam footage from South Carolina captured a terrifying high-speed police chase involving 22-year-old Brittany Jeffords. Officers attempted to stop her SUV, but instead of pulling over, she sped away, turning a routine stop into a dangerous pursuit on public roads. As the chase intensified, Jeffords drove recklessly at high speed, putting both officers and other drivers at serious risk. The situation quickly spiraled out of control when her SUV lost stability and rolled over violently during the pursuit. During the crash, Jeffords was thrown from the vehicle in a dramatic and life-threatening moment. Remarkably, she survived the accident but later faced multiple criminal charges for her actions. The incident stands as a powerful reminder that fleeing police and making reckless decisions behind the wheel can lead to devastating consequences in seconds. On the evening of April 18, 2024, Florida law enforcement officers, working alongside local agencies, launched a search for a black Dodge Charger suspected of being linked to several dangerous armed robberies in Miami-Dade County. Due to the seriousness of the crimes, multiple units were quickly deployed to locate and intercept the suspect vehicle. Not long afterward, officers spotted the Charger and attempted to initiate a traffic stop, but the driver immediately accelerated and fled, leading to a high-speed pursuit along State Road 826, SR 826. As the suspect tried to escape, the vehicle sped through traffic and maneuvered aggressively between other cars, creating a dangerous situation for other drivers on the road. After a tense chase, officers were finally able to close in on the suspect vehicle. One trooper decided to execute a precise PIT maneuver, causing the Dodge Charger to lose control, spin sideways, and crash into the median barrier, bringing the pursuit to an end. As soon as the vehicle stopped, the driver and the passengers exited and attempted to flee on foot in an effort to escape. However, officers quickly secured the area and apprehended the driver, Kamari Jackson, along with two accomplices just minutes later. Fortunately, no pedestrians or other motorists were injured during the incident, and all three suspects were taken into custody for further investigation and legal proceedings. In March 2017, police in Texas pursued fugitive Evan Ebel, who was fleeing in a red pickup truck along a busy highway. Multiple patrol units coordinated the high-speed chase, aware that the suspect was extremely dangerous. Authorities believed Ebel was wanted in Colorado for killing a prison official and was also connected to the fatal shooting of a pizza delivery driver. The car was incredibly reckless, speeding away at 100 miles per hour, terrifying other vehicles on the road. During the pursuit, Ebel drove recklessly, weaving through traffic and putting countless motorists at risk. Officers had to balance the urgency of capturing a violent fugitive with the need to protect the public from further harm as the chase intensified. The pursuit ultimately ended in a fatal shootout, in which Ebel was killed. The case drew national attention and highlighted the serious dangers law enforcement faces when confronting violent criminals. It also serves as a reminder that fleeing from justice only increases the risk of tragedy, reinforcing the importance of responsibility, accountability, and respect for the law.
Valencia, east of Newport. I think this is
On September 28, 2022, Anaheim police released body-worn and aerial footage of a fatal officer-involved shooting that occurred in neighboring Santa Ana, California. The incident began when officers located 34-year-old Brandon Lopez driving a vehicle reported stolen from Anaheim. Lopez also had multiple outstanding warrants, including charges related to armed robbery and domestic violence. When officers attempted to stop him, Lopez fled through Santa Ana and Tustin, driving recklessly and triggering a tense and prolonged standoff.
Street, heading westbound through the construction zone.
After roughly 4 hours of negotiations that failed to resolve the situation, officers deployed gas into the vehicle in an attempt to force Lopez to surrender. Moments later, Lopez exited the car holding a narrow black object, while officers repeatedly ordered him to show his hands. Believing the object might be a weapon, an officer shouted, "Gun, gun, gun," and multiple officers opened fire.
10 for copy, vehicle is stuck on the train tracks westbound Santa Ana.
Lopez was fatally shot at the scene. Investigators later determined that he did not have a firearm. The object was a small bag containing a crushed water bottle, which had been mistaken for a weapon during the tense encounter. The case remains under investigation by Anaheim Police, Santa Ana Police, and the California Department of Justice. The tragedy highlights how quickly high-risk situations can escalate and the importance of clear communication and cautious decision-making during tense standoffs. Dashcam footage from the Ohio State Highway Patrol captured a tense pursuit in eastern Cleveland on Wednesday afternoon. Troopers identified a stolen silver Dodge Ram and attempted a traffic stop around 2:48 p.m. Instead of pulling over, the driver accelerated and even rammed a patrol car, escalating the situation into a dangerous chase through public streets and putting other drivers at risk. To stop the threat, a trooper performed a PIT maneuver, causing the pickup truck to spin twice in the roadway. Despite the impact, the suspect managed to regain control of the vehicle and continued fleeing from law enforcement, prolonging the already hazardous pursuit.
He just hit 3 patrol cars. He's bound. He's bound Harvard. He's bound Miles. My patrol car's still good.
The truck was later discovered abandoned on Glendale Avenue, but the driver had already fled the scene and remains at large. Incidents like this highlight the serious dangers of reckless driving and fleeing from police. A simple traffic stop can quickly turn into a life-threatening situation, reminding everyone that responsibility and cooperation on the road can prevent unnecessary risks and protect lives. On January 31st, 2024, A driver reported a white Nissan Rogue traveling southbound on Interstate 75, stating that the driver appeared to be holding what looked like an AK-style rifle out of the vehicle. Because of the potential danger to the public, law enforcement quickly began searching for the SUV. Officers soon located the vehicle near mile marker 115 and attempted to initiate a traffic stop. Instead of pulling over, the driver accelerated and fled, aggressively weaving through traffic in an effort to escape from police. The pursuit quickly became dangerous and intense as the suspect drove along both highway shoulders and reached speeds exceeding 130 miles per hour. Throughout the chase, the SUV repeatedly maneuvered between vehicles, forcing other drivers to brake suddenly to avoid collisions. Near Pine Ridge Road, heavier traffic ahead forced the Nissan to slow down. Seeing an opportunity to end the pursuit, a trooper moved in behind the vehicle and performed a precise pit maneuver, causing the SUV to lose control and come to a stop, effectively ending the high-speed chase. After the vehicle was disabled, the driver, Adler Telfort, surrendered without resistance. During a search of the SUV, investigators discovered several toy guns and a marijuana joint inside the vehicle. Telfort was arrested and transported to the Collier County Jail for processing. On April 11, 2025, in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, police located a vehicle that had previously fled from law enforcement in Winthrop Harbor, Illinois. When officers attempted to conduct a traffic stop, the driver, Joshua McCarthy, 38, refused to comply and accelerated away, leading to a high-speed pursuit through the area.
We're coming up to Sheridan Road. Speeds are about 50.
According to dashcam footage from the patrol vehicles, McCarthy sped through traffic and repeatedly weaved between vehicles, attempting to create distance from the officers behind him. At several points during the pursuit, the vehicle made aggressive lane changes to pass other cars and even drove into oncoming lanes, forcing other drivers to slow down or move aside to avoid a collision. These reckless actions created extremely dangerous conditions on the roadway, greatly increasing the risk of a serious crash for everyone nearby. In an effort to quickly bring the pursuit to an end, officers decided to perform a PIT maneuver when a safe opportunity presented itself. The tactical contact struck the rear portion of the suspect vehicle, causing it to lose traction, spin sideways, and roll multiple times across the roadway before finally coming to a stop. With the vehicle disabled, the dangerous pursuit was successfully brought to an end at the scene. Following the crash, 5 people inside the vehicle were transported to a hospital, though fortunately, their injuries were reported as non-life-threatening. McCarthy is now facing 14 serious charges, including fleeing causing injury, reckless endangerment, causing injury related to operating while intoxicated, OWI, and drug possession.
Six seven pit. Vehicles in the ditch.
South Carolina 7696 Quebec Tango.
On October 13, 2023, an officer initiated a pursuit of a white vehicle after the driver refused to comply with a lawful traffic stop. The chase took place on a narrow rural road with no centerline markings, making the situation particularly dangerous. Throughout the pursuit, the suspect continued to ignore the patrol car's emergency lights and sirens, accelerating and attempting to evade law enforcement. The reckless driving on the narrow roadway raised concerns about public safety, as any mistake could have resulted in a serious crash.
Traffic straight on Violet. These are about 60. Or Egypt Road, still straight down Violet. Coming up the Egypt Road now. Taking a right on the Egypt Road, going back down towards Red Hill. No traffic.
As the risk continued to increase, the officer decided to perform a PIT maneuver, striking the rear of the suspect vehicle and forcing it to lose control and come to a stop.
6-7 pit, 6-7 pit, vehicles in the ditch. 6-7 pit, 6-7 pit, vehicles in the ditch.
Let me see your hands, right now, let me see your hands! Step out the car now! Step out the car, hands up!
Once the vehicle stopped, the driver exited and attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly apprehended by officers without further incident. Fortunately, no one was injured, and the entire event was captured on the patrol car's dash cam and the officer's body-worn camera.
It's Green Meadow, we're turning on Driftwood.
Kalamazoo, Michigan. On January 6, 2025, KDPS officers spotted a stolen 2007 Mercury Milan near Drake Road and West Michigan Avenue and attempted a traffic stop around 1:40 p.m.
Looks like we crashed out.
Good crash down.
Driftwood. He made his way back around Driftwood, Westview, I think it is.
The driver fled, leading a brief pursuit through nearby neighborhoods. On icy roads, the car struck a mailbox and trash can before crashing into a light pole on Arboretum Parkway.
No traffic right now. We're gonna go down Arboretum. Yeah, we crashed out. He's on the run.
Please stop! Stop! Get on the ground right now!
Take one to the customer.
I'm bleeding.
The 14-year-old suspect ran but was quickly caught. He suffered minor injuries, was treated at a hospital, then taken to the Kalamazoo County Juvenile Home.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Las Cruces, New Mexico. In September 2021, body camera footage shows a 12-year-old boy leading Doña Ana County deputies on a chase through residential streets in a stolen SUV.
She's going the wrong way on the Delray exit behind the movie theater. To the 25 exit behind that. Nobody.
During the pursuit, he briefly stopped to pick up 3 other youths, then continued fleeing through motel and shopping center parking lots.